What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the PinSwitch Mini. I am really excited about this one. This is a device that turns your Nintendo Switch, or in this case, the Nintendo Switch OLED, into a mini virtual pinball machine. Now, I'm going to unbox this. I'm going to go over how everything works. I'll show you some gameplay, and then at the end, I will give you my final thoughts, so make sure you stick around for that. All right, let's not waste any time. Let's get into this. First things first, I just want to point out that I paid for this with my own money. Secura Retromodding did not send me this for the purpose of review. This is just a product that I wanted to try out. So like all my reviews, this is unbiased. Obviously, companies aren't sending me free shit. You can see here it says Fragile, and yes, this did come from France, the beautiful island of Corsica. All the way there, took about 10 days, which is very cool. Now you will have a few choices of artwork, as well as whether or not you would like this for the regular Switch or the Switch OLED. So it looks like we have this PinSwitch laminated little card here. Kind of cute there. All right, so I went with the Jurassic Park artwork. I probably should have got Attack from Mars, but it was kind of a tough call. All right, so there you go. Got this glossy graphic here. We've got mini Sanwa buttons here for your flippers. This is a lighted launch button. This will end up being the A button. And there's the left flipper. This is 3D printed, but it feels really solid. No jagged edges. Here we have this USB-C with this little encoder board for these 3 buttons. And this one actually does light up when it powers on. Very simple plug and play. This bezel comes off. This is the kind of little faux back box. Now there's other products that are similar to this. Sharpen makes one, and I think Tulsa Arcades makes one. This is the only one that I've seen that actually has this little faux back box, and I think it really adds a lot to it. No, it doesn't light up or nothing like that, but you can see here that really adds a lot. It's actually got the Switch logo up here as well, and I just think it kind of completes the look. It also got some really nice rubber feet here. All right, so let's go ahead and put our Switch OLED in here. Going to plug in our USB-C. Put this in here and slide it to the left. And then we'll put our bezel on. So you can see here, we've got the slot cut out on the right so you can access your power and your volume buttons. So let's go ahead, power the Switch on. Now the first thing you're going to want to do before you put this in here, it just makes it a little bit easier. You want to go into your settings, and you want to go down to controllers and sensors, and you want to change Pro Controller wired connection to on. A lot of times this is defaulted to off. Once you change that to on, that just makes these buttons mapped out for the left and right flippers, and A as the launch button. Now we'll go into FX3 Pinball. All right, so let's try Attack from Mars. All right, so right up here in the top right corner, you've got your pause, which will get you back out to the main menu. You've got this camera, that's your camera angles. This is your effects, on or off, and then you've got you can rotate the screen to vertical or horizontal. So let's go ahead and start this. Personally, I like view number 1. All right, so I'm at a kind of a weird angle here, so might not play that well. But yeah, you can see the flippers have 0 latency. Yeah, it feels really, really nice. Now, it may look like this is like unplayable with this size screen, but trust me, you know, people play FX3 pinball on their phones. This is a lot bigger than that, and with these nice buttons, it's a lot better experience. Now, something else I wanted to point out real quick is I would really recommend this more for the Switch OLED versus the regular Switch because you're getting that larger screen. The screen is much more vibrant with these deeper blacks and these brighter colors. And trust me, that extra inch makes a big difference. I mean, if you don't think so, I mean, ask your significant other if size matters and see what kind of honest answer you get.
Does size count at all, or is that just some weird thing guys think about?
I like them when they're really big.
And I think it's better when they're enormous.
All right, how about the new Indiana Jones? Yeah, it sounds pretty good. Despite the speakers being actually over here and being covered, it doesn't sound too bad. Now, you can also hook up a Bluetooth headphones or earpiece, whatever you want, or even an external speaker and set it right here if you want to play for a while. I personally like just using headphones. Yeah, this game just came out a few weeks ago, actually, and I said I wasn't going to pay 15 bucks for it, but I did. FOMO's a bitch. Now, if I had to nitpick on some things that I don't like about this, one of them is that there is no nudge button. And you have to step up to the regular PinSwitch, which is $100 more. And what that's going to give you is a much bigger base down here. They call it the PinSwitch regular, but for 100 bucks, all you're getting is a nudge button right here on this left-hand side. And I just don't think that justifies just getting that. I really wish for this price that you could have got either a left or a right nudge button, or I don't know, I wish the Switch could somehow do gyro. That's being handled though obviously by the Joy-Cons. Now, something else you're losing when it comes to Joy-Cons is HD rumble. And believe it or not, the HD rumble, when playing this with one of those little Joy-Con controllers, which is what I use, or a Pro controller, you get a surprising amount of haptic feedback and rumble when you're playing FX3 pinball. It's really nice and convincing, and it's better than nothing by far. I'm sure you could rig something up if you were pretty tech savvy. But yeah, so the loss of a nudge button and the lack of haptic feedback is kind of a downer, but you're gaining SAMWA buttons, you know, this lighted launch button. You got this great look that just really resembles a pinball machine. You know, and people like to write off the Switch as being this kiddie console, but I don't agree with that at all. And to be able to play so many games like shmups and classic arcade games like Donkey Kong and Pac-Man, pinball, in this tate mode, I'm pretty sure it's tate. I don't like saying tate because it sounds too much like taint, and taint is one of those words that no matter how you say it, it sounds disgusting.
What's a taint? I don't know. Sounds bad.
That's what makes the Switch so versatile and cool that people just kind of write it off. But there's just so much you can do with it. And this really is just a cool feature that you can't do on any other console other than maybe a tablet or a phone. Look at all the other, titles that you can play in addition to that, first-party titles and things. So really neat that the Switch can do this. I really hope that they keep supporting these games that you can play in tate mode or vertical mode. Anyway, let's wrap this up. All right, so that is my thoughts on the PinSwitch Mini for the Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch OLED. And I don't recommend a lot of products on my channel, but this one, I definitely think that I would. There's a lot of quality here. You're getting SAMWA buttons, you're getting these graphics, you get free shipping from France. So if you think that $100 is too much, keep in mind that probably it would cost $20 to $25 to send that from France to the States. So this probably is more like a $70, $75 item. And you can get this off eBay and Etsy. It's a little bit cheaper on eBay. I didn't know that at the time, but you can save like maybe $3 or $4. Not a big deal either way. I just did Etsy, just whatever your personal preference is. And if you're interested in buying this, I will leave links in the description for the eBay and the Etsy site. They're not affiliate links, so I'm not getting any money if you happen to click on and buy one. Now, you might be asking, well, why not just use a flip grip? Well, The flip grip is back ordered, number one, and I was late to the game. I didn't get in when that thing was doing the Kickstarter for 12 bucks. The website says that they are gonna have another restock, but there is no plans, according to the website, to make one for the OLED. And because this is slightly bigger, they don't recommend using it because it doesn't lock into place. There are some other companies that make similar things, but this one I thought was the most high quality for what you're getting. And I mean, just look at it. It's a mini pinball machine with your Switch inside. I mean, it's awesome. All right, guys, if you made it this far, I really appreciate it. On your way out, make sure to hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. It really helps out. All right, I will see you all next time. Thanks so much for watching.